Yeah, we'll have the quiz. Are you all ready? Those who are ready, I'll give you code. That code you enter on your Kahoot. Okay? So when you enter on your Kahoot, then you will be joining this game, today's game. Got it? Okay, I'll be sharing here. So those who have joined, I'll share the screen. Yes, here I will be sharing.
Ma'am, what's the bill, ma'am?
Yeah, I'll be sharing. Wait. Children, can you see my screen? Yeah, enter this code in your Kahoot. Enter this code in your Kahoot.
मैम थोड़ी देर रुक जाओ मैम,
हाँ, हाँ.
बस डालने में टाइम लगेगा.
And where should we enter this number?
In Kahoot. See, you can see in www.kahoot.it.
Yes, ma'am. But in which place? I'm opening the tab, but I'm not able to see where to enter the number.
See, wherever you have downloaded, if you click on that Kahoot, okay, enter code, you are seeing option somewhere. See now, yeah, Namita joined, Arindam joined, Sentamilan joined, Vignesh joined. Very good, very good.
I'm not able to see them.
Okay. Okay, children, now Vamshi also joined, Swati. Swati, you can edit your name. Yeah, Ayush joined, Asim joined, Vamshi joined. Shall we start the game?
Yes, मैम. नहीं मैम, 2 मिनट डाउनलोड कर रहा हूँ.
So if once we start the game, then in between players cannot join. No, quickly join all of you.
मैम मैंने ज्वाइन किया क्या?
कहाँ यार, आपको नहीं दिख रहा है मेरे स्क्रीन? आई एम शेयरिंग माई स्क्रीन. नो, who are all joined? See now you can see 12 players are there. Chandana, Nitin, Ayush, Aditya, Akash, Asim, Tejas, Kumari, Vamshi, right? Vignesh, Namita, Swati.
मैम वो आपने मेरा नाम नहीं लिया था ना, तो पहले से लिया.
Srishti joined. Very good. Yeah, good spirit. Come on, join quick. Yeah, Lakshman, very good, join. Adrija, what about Adrija?
Yes,
Shruti?
ma'am, it's taking time to log in. One minute,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Shruti, Shreya.
Ma'am, just a minute, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Ma'am, Shruti apparently texted you that she's not going to attend the class.
Okay, maybe my WhatsApp is not with me, so my mobile is not with me. Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
is it showing that I attended that I am present in that
Who? Asim.
Yes, ma'am.
Tarak
My
Ram,
name.
Tarak Ram, Chandana, Nitin, Ayush, Swati, Lakshman, Aditya, Akash, Vamshi, Arindam, Srishti, Tejas, Kumari, Namita, Vignesh.
I'm rejoining, ma'am. Wait, ma'am. Just 1 minute. I'm rejoining.
Yes. Yeah, very good. Asim joined. Vignesh joined. Very good. Only 50
Thank you, ma'am.
50% of class joined, yeah. 17 players, very good. That's the reason I gave you well in advance that link to download and keep. Nothing to do, just download and keep. Now 17 players. Yeah, this is the game pin here. Okay, 19, very good. Yeah, Thapa rocking, Pavan Karki. So you will be rocking in this quiz also. What about Aditya? Yeah, join. Tanwar kahan? Where is Tanwar?
मैम आकाश लिखा तो है आदित्य सिंह के नीचे.
Okay, correct. Then Santa Milan? Yeah, join.
मेरे को लिखना चाहिए था. आप तंवर से मेरे को पहचान.
What about Nipun? Ayush? Snehil? Ayush, Snehil? Yeah, very good. Anshit joined. Hemant? You give your proper names, okay? Okay. Right. 13:30 I'll start, okay? So 3 more minutes I'm waiting. You ping others also to join. Even if they are not joined teams also, let them join. Immediately their names will come. Very good, Pulkit. Okay, children, shall we start? 22. Maybe 8 more audience or what? 8 plus 2. 10 audience. Or are they joining? 24. Now it is 129.
आ रहे हैं मैम, 2-3 बच्चे आ रहे हैं, सैफ वो सब आ रहे
हाँ 2-3 बच्चे आ रहे हैं. व्हाट्सएप में चैट करना, टीम्स में नहीं करना, ठीक है?
हैं. हाँ मैम, उसी पे बोला.
Okay, children, shall we start? Anshit, are you all ready? Okay, children. See, now I will start 21 players. What about those 3 players? Are they left?
मैम वो सैफ को लिंक नहीं मिल रहा है, तो मैं उसकी मदद कर रहा हूँ अभी.
अच्छा, ठीक है. 21, 22. So 13:35 I'll be starting the game. Okay. Now it is 13:34 in my computer. Now the time is 13:34. 13:35.
मैम एक बार लिंक भेज सकते हो मीटिंग का?
टीम्स मीटिंग का?
हाँ मैम, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे।
व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे तो मैं नहीं भेज सकती हूँ क्योंकि मेरे पास अभी व्हाट्सएप नहीं है, बट यू कैन या ऑलरेडी वॉट एवर इट इज देयर इन द टीम्स नो दैट लिंक यू कैन कॉपी पेस्ट टू योर फ्रेंड। ओके
मैम
अंशित,
कर रहा हूँ लेकिन वो लिंक नहीं जा रहा उसके पास। एक बार ट्राई करता हूँ, एक और बार।
see 12th B, who is not able to join?
सैफ मैम।
Saif ka to I have already invited him. See Saif someone 12th B. Okay. Class. Now 22 joined. Saif is facing problem, I think. Yeah. Saif yesterday also he didn't log in. Okay children, let me start today's game. Yeah, this is one simple revision game of what we discussed from the previous sessions of file handling. You will all enjoy the scores. See, now we will have our game. Let me start. Are you ready? Only 15 questions. Okay? You can read and answer in your mobile, wherever, whatever the option you feel it is correct, you click on that. Four people answered. Time is running. Quick. Only 6 people answered. Yes, let us see. Only one person answered it correctly. That means you are not practicing, children. You have to go through, not only just attending. Let us see the scores. Yeah, Krishnakant is rocking. He got 557. Okay, let's proceed. Time is running. You have to quickly answer. So the following command is used to open file in write mode only.
Ma'am is just showing a bunch of shapes for me. There's no question or answers.
Ma'am, same for me also.
Who is facing
Yes, ma'am.
problem?
Same for me.
Ma'am, we can't see question. Only the boxes are there.
In your mobile only options will be there. On the screen whatever I am sharing, there only question will be there. You have to click on the right answer. Right? Otherwise I'll read out the question for you. You immediately click the answer. Fine?
Options also we need.
No. Options you have to see. Options. Okay, I'll try to read out. But because the coding na children, so you better look into option and click. Okay, fine. So now it's very good number. 9 people answered. You have to stick on to time also. Quickly. Okay? Yes, now you see Pavan is, beating Krishnakant. Now let's go to next question. Let's see. Which of the following command is used to open file from the C drive temp.txt in append mode? Very good. 14 people answered. 15 people answered. 19 people. Wonderful. 20 people. Yes, very good. All 22 answered, but only few answered correctly. See, you can see out file equal to open C colon slash is there. But when we wanted, if you are writing only one slash, that is not the correct slash we have to use for opening the file from a directory. If you are using reverse slash, to skip that character, one more escape sequence is needed, one more slash is needed, reverse slash. So the answer D is correct. Yes, now let us see the scoreboard. Yes, Hemant, Aviva, Kumari. Yes, very good trial. So now Arindam is the highest climber. Very good. Now let us go forth and see next question. When you open a file for reading, if the file does not exist, an error occurs. True or false? When you open a file for reading, if the file does not exist, an error occurs. True or false? Good, good. 16 people answered. Very good. So 11 of you answered it correctly and 5 wrongly. If you are opening for reading, I have executed and shown you, na children. So when you are opening for reading, file doesn't exist. File existence error is there. Okay, fine. Now let's see the scores. Yes, Pavan is rocking now. Very good, Tapa. Right, let's go forth and see the next question. When you open a file for writing, if the file does not exist, an error occurs. When you open a file for writing, if the file does not exist, I want all of you to answer. See, time is very less. 8, 7, countdown started already. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. 22 people answered. Very good. But if the file is open for writing, it will create. Error doesn't occur. Right? You see, now Swati, very good Swati, fire. Now let's go to the next question. But Pavan is continuing his position. When you open a file for reading, if the file does not exist, the program will open an empty file. It's very simple. Just previous question only. 10, 9, 8, see 16 people only. Come on, quick children. Very good, very good. 23 people answered. See, when you open a file for reading, if the file does not exist, the program will open an empty file. No. False is the correct answer. Because it is opened in read mode. Read mode, the file cannot be created. So, it will not open an empty file also. The same question, the previous question only. Okay. So, you have to think of and answer. Okay, children, let us see the score. Wow, Swati, very good, wonderful. So now, Pavan, you have to little push up yourselves. Srishti, very good. So let's proceed for the next question. Still you have some more questions. Others also can, put up your energy and answer the questions. When you open a file for writing, if the file does not exist, a new file is created. Very good, very good. 7. Only 23 people could answer and out of them 14 correct. Very good. Now you can see your scores. Swati is maintaining her position. So Adrija is trying to overcome Swati. Now let us go forth and see the next question. 8th question. When you open a file for writing, if the file exists, the existing file is overwritten with the new file. When you open a file for writing, if the file exists, the existing file is overwritten with the new file. Come on children, quickly you can answer. Yeah, it's a very good number of people have answered. 22 people have answered. So, and out of them 13 are correct. Now you can see your scores. Yes, very good Adrija, on fire. Adrija on fire. Swati, come on. So Shreya, Pavan, Pulkit, right? So what about others? Okay, only top scores I am showing here. Next, let's proceed to the next question. Which of the following commands can be used to read n number of characters from the file using the file object file? To read n number of objects from the file object file. Only 10 answers. Come on, quick. Number of characters n. Very good. 9 people answered correctly. That is read method. Within read method, we have to give n. Nowhere else will give the n as a parameter, only read method. Read line, n will not give, only read line will read one line at a time. Read lines, multiple lines, line by line in the form of a list. Okay, now let's proceed and check the scores. Yes, yeah, Pawan is coming up. Adrija and Swati are maintaining their positions. Let's go to next question. Yeah. Which of the following commands can be used to read entire content of file as a string using the file object TMP? Okay, MP file. As a string. Very good. 21 children have answered. So using read method. Very good. Now let's see the scores. Yes, Shreya, very good. Coming up. Pawan, you have to be right. So now let us proceed to the next question and see 11th question. Which of the following commands can be used to read the next line in a file using the file object TMP file? Read next line, only one line. Quick, 8, 7, count down. Come on, quick children. 2, 1, 0. Yes, 9 people answered it correctly. Very good. Now you can see Shreya is coming up. Swati, cheer up. Right, let's proceed to the next question. Which of the following commands can be used to read the remaining lines in the file using the file object TMP file? Read the remaining lines. Come on, quick children. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What about others? Something you have to click. So right then your answer, if it is wrong, you will learn. Nothing to worry. Okay. So yeah, 8 people answered it correctly. Let us see the scores. Yeah, Pulkit came up. Very good, Pulkit. Keep it up. So now, yeah, those who are going down, you have to be careful. Right. So still we have some more questions. Let us proceed and complete. Adrija is keeping up her position. Well done. Very good, Adrija. 2 more questions are left out. 13, 14, 15. What does the read lines method returns? String, list of lines, list of single character, list of integers. Yes, 11 people have answered it correctly. Very good, children. But children, see, this is, I think, 3 times I taught the same read lines before vacation and after vacation also. So you are not at all practicing it, this shows. So you have to practice a lot, children. Very good, Shreya. So now let's proceed to 2 more questions are left out. This is the last but one. And next question. Which of the following statements correctly explain the function tell method? Tells the current position within the file, indicates that next read or write will occur at that many bytes from, move the current position, file position to different location, move the current file position to different location at a defined offset. Tell. Very good. Both answers are correct. Tells the current position within the file and indicates that the next read or write will occur at that many bytes from. Now you can see Vignesh. Very good, Vignesh. Keep it up. So now let's proceed to Shreya going down. Namita, very good. Swati, very good. So all 5 of them are competing. What about others? Aditya, you are in the next place. You have to climb up fast. Okay. So now let us proceed. This is the last question. Which of the following statements correctly explain the function of seek method? tells the current position within the file, indicates that the next read or write occurs from that position in the file, determine if you can move the file position or not, move the current file position to a different location at defined offset. This is our previous class, isn't it? Seek and tell. Good, good. So 13 people answered it correctly. It's very good. Moves the current file position to a different location at defined offset. So now let's see scores. Namita is in third position. Congratulations. Vignesh in second position, and the topper is Adrija. Very good. Congratulations, Runners-up Shreya and Swati. Okay, children. Now let's proceed for today's lesson, binary file handling. How was the game? How was the game, children? Are you all enjoyed the game? Yes?
Sure, why not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So that is, you need to practice, children. So 30% people answered correctly. It's really pity for me. You see, it is after repeated teaching, that means online classes, you are just giving your attendance but not paying attention. That is not good, children. So every class of mine, now today we had 15 questions. Next class we'll have 10 questions in every class. Okay, now let us proceed to binary file handling. Shall we go ahead? Yes, children. Okay, so don't be discouraged. We will be having some more fun-filled activities of learning. Now let us proceed to binary file handling. Yeah, today's lesson. So in this today's lesson, we will be learning. In the previous lesson, we have seen, in the previous session, we have seen how to open a text file, read lines operations, write operation also we have finished. Then in the previous session, we have completed seek and tell operations. Right, we opened the text file in the binary mode to perform those operations. Now, in this today's lesson, we'll do binary operations only. So, what do you mean by binary operations? Binary operation is, for example, if you have entered a number. See, for example, student marks, it is a number, isn't it? Okay, so when you have entered a number, okay, so that number should be retrieved as number only, not as a textual information. Got it, children? So now that is the reason we need binary files. Okay, so for handling binary file or any file, we use OS module to check whether that file exists or not. Or if you want to rename without opening the file through our code, how do we rename? Using the OS module. Okay, so we have to import OS and then see rename. You can rename the current file with the new file name. If you want to remove that file, remove. If you want to create a new folder in that directory, you can create new directory using mkdir function. If you want to change to the current directory, so you can change by giving that new directory name if you are in the current working directory. Are you following, children? And then if you want to see what is the current working directory, get cwd. Or if you want to remove that entire folder, rmdir. So let me show you in the idle screen. Okay, So how to work with operating system module functions instead of opening a file or renaming a file by going to Windows Explorer. Okay, so we'll be doing in our Python itself, right? And yes, so here what should I do? Import OS. So now my OS module is imported. First let me check what is the path of this folder, this Python shell. So how do I get? Using the get current working directory. You can see, children. So now where am I? C, in the C drive, in the C folder, users folder, within that users folder student, within student app data, within that local folder, within that programs, Python 3.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not able to see the screen.
Not able to see the screen. Once again I will share. Yes. Now are you able to see, ma'am? Kumari, are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, idle is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Let's proceed. Now you want to create one new folder in this OS directory. How do we do that? See, just now we have seen how do we mkdir. So let me go back to my Python shell. Yes. So os.mkdir. Here I want to make one folder. What is that? Mkdir. So here today I'll be doing binary file handling. So binary file handling. This folder I am creating, and today onwards whatever programs I do, I'll save them in this folder. Okay, fine. So now, but also if you execute get current working directory, what do we get? What do we get? We have created one folder binary file handling in Python 3.7. But if I write os.get current working directory, what do we get? Can anyone answer? Vamshi? Vignesh? Yeah, unmute yourself and speak. Yes, ma'am. Vignesh, what do we get if I write os.get current working directory? What do we get here? Though we have made a folder, but have you changed that? No. So we will get the same directory. Got it, children? But I wanted to change my directory to newly whatever folder I have created. Now if I show you open, see within this, now binary file handling करके आपको file folder name दिख रहा है कि नहीं? Are you able to see? So binary file handling ये पहले नहीं था ना? Okay, so but I am still in this path only within Python 3.7 only. If you want to change, how do we do that? os.chdr. Change directory to where? So to this folder, binary file handling. Okay, children. So now you can see. Now if you open your file, open your menu, file menu. So now if you get the current working directory, os.get cwd, then what do we get? Which folder we are in now? We have already changed the folder. Okay, so now if you see, we are in binary file handling. Got it, children? So without manually doing from the computer by using Windows Explorer or my mouse or keyboard, how do I move from one folder to another folder in file handling? By using OS module. Okay, so for that what should I do? I have to import OS, and then if you want to see what is the present working directory, current working directory, So which method I should use? Get CWD. And then if you want to create a folder in that current working directory, os.mkdir. Okay, and give the file name, give the folder name, right? Now after that, to enter into that folder, first you should do chdir. Clear, children? This much is clear? Now let us, okay,
Ma'am,
yes ma'am. Kumari,
ma'am, we are changing the directory of the created file.
created folder, yeah,
Created folder, we are changing the directory.
yes ma'am.
But why, ma'am?
Yes ma'am, any doubt? Kumari,
Ma'am, we are changing the. Why, ma'am, we are changing this?
sorry?
Ma'am, we are changing the. I didn't understand this. A little bit, I got it.
Okay, now let me show you here. See, now we are in, suppose, yeah. So one file explorer I opened. Okay, child. So now here I want to go to desktop and take one file. What do? I will change my this thing or not? I'll be still in C drive only. If I have to access downloads, I have to go to downloads, na dear? Are you
Yes, ma'am.
following? Yes. So
Yes, ma'am.
if I have to access this file, it is in the downloads. So, but if I'm trying to access from desktop, can I access? No, no.
No, ma'am.
So, okay, right. So, that is the reason I have to change my directory, right? Directory is nothing but this path. See, if I see the properties, whatever path I am having, this path itself is the directory, dear. Okay, C drive, user, student, downloads. Are you following? Okay, this is the directory. In this directory, this file is there. Okay, so here I am doing manually, I am showing. But through program, when we are supposed to do, how do we do that? Suppose if you want to access the desktop file, right? So here desktop, see now take the path of desktop. In the C drive uses this path I copied here. Right now let me do that from our program. How do we do that? Let us go to our Python shell, cos.chdr. Now where am I? I am in my user student folder, within that app data, within that local folder, within that programs, within that Python, within that Python 37, within that binary file handler. Now I want to access desktop from this means directly I cannot access. First I have to go to desktop, isn't it? So what am I doing? I am changing the path. See, now in the quiz we have seen, no, already this one. See how many escape sequences I have to use? 2. Why? Otherwise it will skip the next character and generate an error. Such a path doesn't exist. Okay, now you see, if you get the current working directory, get CWD. Are you following, child? Now you can see now. Now if I open any file from here, that is from the desktop I am accessing. Got it, child? Now see, if I am creating one file here, okay. So now f equal to open. What is the file name here on the desktop? Any file is there? Let me check. So in the desktop, bbcontact.txt is there. So here I am writing bb contact.txt. Okay, so now if I am reading content from that file into a string and displaying that content, okay, so now finally what should I do? Close. So now let us execute and see. Now here, where am I saving? Okay, so now let me give one file name f1. Now you can see file node, no such file or directory exists, because where is it taking? My file is within this Python 37 f1.py. So it is looking for bb contact also within that folder only. Okay, child. So for that reason, if you either you have to give the complete absolute path, okay, or what you can do is in your coding, okay, import OS, first change the directory, os.chdir. Here whatever the directory you want to change, and then if you access, now you see there won't be any error. Got it, children? So whatever the content of my desktop file, have I received or not? You can see whatever I have written. Here that contact number I have saved, broadband contact person, I have saved something. Okay, some contact number. Okay, so that content have I received through my coding or not? Have I read through my coding or not? Got it? So to read from anywhere from your system, we should give the absolute path. If it is in the current working directory, if this file is within this folder only, then no need of absolute path. Relatively, it will take the path. Okay, for example, here any text file is there, abc.txt is there. Okay, so now let me rename this file or save as f2.txt, f2.py. Yeah. Here I want to access from the current working directory abc.txt. What will happen now? Kumari, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Now what will happen? If I look into this folder, abc.txt is there or not? Can you check? abc.txt, yes, na? So now, what is the expected result from this code fragment?
Ma'am, it will execute.
It will execute. Anyone else wants to give answer? Pavan is there? Papa? Adrija?
Ma'am, we are opening a file within a
Yeah, within the
texted file.
within the current working directory. Got it?
Ma'am, I think so it will not execute because the directory is different.
Yes. So why we have already done change directory, no? Now where are we? We are on the desktop. Though it seems to be within your directory, but now physically it is within the directory. But logically we have already changed our position to desktop. On the desktop, if abc.txt is there, that is the current working directory. Then from there, this path of the file is added. Okay. Now let us execute and see. Got it? Within this desktop, okay, no such file or directory exists. That is abc.txt exists. Now let me remove this or change directory. Then whatever Kumari said will be correct. Understood, children? Right? So here 12B techies are very enthusiastic and energetic, compassionate, right? Very competent, right? So now you can see, got it, understood, Kumari?
Ma'am, why in the previous one it didn't execute?
In the previous?
In the previous one, it didn't execute. Why, ma'am?
Why? Because, see, here, what have we done? First step is, we have changed the directory. Changed matlab, logically, where are we? In which folder we are?
Desktop.
Desktop. In desktop, abc.txt is there. Now let's
No,
go and
ma'am.
see, no? Desktop, abc.txt is there. Now check all the text files.
No, ma'am.
Is there? Got it?
No, ma'am.
No, no. So that is the reason file not found error. abc.txt, where is it? It is in the current working directory. Okay. So if you don't want to use this OS module at all, then what can we do? We can see already we have taken the current working directory, no? So where is this current working directory? This is the current working directory. Within this only, I want to open the abc.txt from here. So like this, I have to give the entire path from anywhere if you want to access without using OS module. You have to give the entire path. This entire path only we are calling it as absolute path. Is it clear, children? What is absolute path? The entire exact path of a file from its root node, either C drive or D drive. Okay, from the root node, if you are giving, that is the absolute path. Relative path is, in the previous case, what happened? First, we changed the directory to desktop. So, relatively, it is checking within the desktop abc.txt. This has become a relative path. Is it clear, children? So, now let us open a file for writing. Creating a binary file. So, now let us see binary file handling. Okay, binary file handling 1. File doesn't exist. Okay, let me create one new file. Okay, so now f equal to open. How do we open any file? Using the open method. So binary file, see any file, see now .py is there. Can you open .docx is there? So can you open that docx file using Notepad? Are you all there? Tanvar? Vignesh? Vamshi? Tejas? Yes, you can unmute and speak, children. See, my question is, आपने एक माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वर्ड का फाइल बनाया, ठीक है? Otherwise, one PPT you have made. If you are trying to open that PPT file in a notepad, what will happen? If you are trying to open not text file, not .txt file, okay? So if you are trying to open a PPT file using text notepad, what will happen, children? What will happen? Are you all there with me? See,
Ma'am,
this
it
is
will
like
not open.
will not open. Yes, otherwise the content will be some different symbols only you will see, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah, corrupted file. So again, if you try to open with PPT, it is corrupted, right? So why it is corrupted? Because the content is not textual information. It is not stored character by character or byte by byte. Though it is stream of bytes, every image in that, every slide in that presentation is stored in a different format. Okay, so binary file is, what do you mean by binary file? Binary file is nothing but a file whose contents are stored in which format you have made. Like image is stored in image only, slide as slide only, that way. Got it, children? Suppose if you have a music file in the music format only, okay, audio format only, video in the video format only, not in the textual format. Okay, so that file is known as a binary file. Got it, children? So now we have seen absolute versus relative path. Now let's go to binary file. So what is a binary file? Binary file is a file whose contents are stored in the format they are created. Okay, for every binary file, whatever the format you have created, that format only we will use to retrieve information from that. Got it, children? Suppose आपने एक MP4 फाइल बनाया, ठीक है, and you are trying to open with Notepad. Do you get the expected output?
No, ma'am.
No, no. So MP4 to be opened in a particular app like VLC Media Player, Windows Media Player, isn't it? That way. So how to handle binary files? See, sometimes we are using integers for calculation purpose, percentage calculation or something like that. Got it, children? Sometimes you may be having some other list you have, dictionaries you have, right? So sometimes you may be having whatever the tuples you have. So different types of items collectively if you want to place into a file, text file is not sufficient. Okay, that is the reason we go for binary files. Got it, children? So first time when you are creating a file, how do we create? See, now we have Yeah, untitled file open. So here I am creating one binary file. So bfh.dat file. Okay. So and which mode I had to open? If the file doesn't exist first time, if I'm just opening in, if I not mentioned any mode, by default which mode it will open, children? Even the extension is
Read mode.
read mode only. Very good. Read of binary or text? Read
Text.
of read text only. Got it, children? By default, if the mode is not mentioned, it is read text mode only. Clear? So to open my file in binary mode, I have to use B. Okay. So but if the file doesn't exist, if you want to create and if you want to perform write operation as well as read operation, first you create, no. For the first creation purpose, W, binary mode, plus is to indicate additional operations also. Clear, children? This much is clear. Any doubt here? Tejas, Namita, Hemant, Asim, any doubt here? Yes, I'll repeat here once again. See, open method is as usual we are doing for text files. One file object equal to open within brackets within inverted commas file name to be given. Which file you want to open? For example, here B binary file handling bfh.dat I am giving. Okay, and this is not a text file. Some integer if I am reading, that to be added to the file as a integer only. So for that reason, what do I do? First I have to add content. To add content, W mode. And this is not textual information. Suppose if 123 is given, it is not to be read as 1, 2, 3 separately. 123 is for doing any arithmetic operations also, right? So it should be binary. That is the reason binary. Okay. And then plus is to indicate in addition to write operation, I can do the other operations also. Clear? Whatever the file we have opened, finally what are we supposed to do? Close. Got it, children? Now I haven't added any content, just opened and closed. Let us execute and see. So this is binary file handling 1. Okay, so 1.py. Now you can see, is there any error? No error. Got it, children? Syntactically it is correct. But no output also. Why? We haven't printed anything. We haven't given input or taken output from the file. Got it, children? समझ में आ रहे हैं? Now let us go for, yes. So now if you want to add some text to the binary file. Okay. So now you can give input. Some text is equal to input, enter text to be added to binary file. Okay, children. So now whatever input I am taking, that to be added to my binary file. So in this, I have to mention in which encoding, right? So before I write, see, let me show you. See T, if I am writing, what happened here? Okay, enter text to be, welcome to binary file handling. Welcome to binary file handling. Okay. So now what happened? Bytes like object is required, not string. Got it? So string directly it cannot take. So first we have to convert it into proper format. For that, so what is the encoded format of it? We have to specify. Okay, how do we do that? For any string, string.encode, and within that you can give a encoding format, ANSYS format, UTF-8 format, UTF-16 format. Okay, so whatever the formats we learned in 11th standard, that you can give. Now let us give. So this T I am encoding into another format. So this is T dot encode into a text format. So UTF-8 format I am giving. Right? Now that encoded string we can add to the binary file. समझ में आ रहा है ना? Or you are following, children? So now let me see. Welcome to binary file handling. Now you can see, is there any error? Got it, children? Now if you open and see the content as it is a DAT file, you may see some special characters also. You may not be understanding, ma'am, हमने तो इतना ही डाला है ना, welcome to binary file handling. But if I see so much of other symbols are also there, you may find like that. Okay, so that is the reason. See, all files, if you see .dat file, no? What is the file name we have given? Yes, here, okay. bfh.dat. Let us open. So bfh.dat. So all files bfh.dat is there. Okay, let me open here. You can see welcome to binary file handling, because it is now only UTF-8. That is only textual information. Got it, children? So now if you open this file somewhere in some other app, you can see some additional characters also. Okay. Now let us, now where is the cursor? At the end of write operation. At the end of write operation, where is the cursor now? File pointer. Where is the file pointer? Ayush, can you answer? See, at the end of this file operations, F is a file object, right? Where will be the file pointer? That is, file pointer means cursor in bfh.dat. Now I have finished writing. Ayush, Anshit, you can unmute yourselves and you can speak, children. Are you there? Are you all there, children? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, no. So you respond, otherwise it is very difficult. So you come into video mode otherwise. Okay. So Anshit, Arindam, yeah, tell me here. See, when I have entered some text into the file bfh.dat through my program. Now, once I have done encoding, once I have done write operation, where is the file pointer? Where will be my file pointer? Anshit. Anyone in this class?
Ma'am, after G in that handling. Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. After G. Why after G?
Welcome to binary file handling, ma'am.
Very good,
in
very
that.
good. Correct. So my input is welcome to binary file handling. So after G, my cursor will be blinking. Now, if I perform read operation, some string is equal to f dot read. Okay. If I read, what do I get output here? Yes, Adrija has given the clue. Someone can answer. Now, if I read from the file and display the output, what do we get? What do we get, children? Nothing, because my cursor is already at the end of the file. If you display anything, see now, welcome to file handling. Again, I am giving here. Yeah. So now, if we display, nothing will be displayed. Empty space, binary file, to indicate that we are reading from binary file, B has come. But nothing has come. Why? My cursor is already gone to the end. Now, what should I do to bring the cursor? Seek to 0. So, seek 0 will bring the cursor to the beginning. Now, if I read, now you can see the content, whatever we have entered into the file. Okay, children. So, now welcome to file handling. Did you get? Did we get or not? Okay. So, did you all understand? So, when you are dealing with file handling, okay, so you have to be careful with the mode in what is the file and in which mode you are trying to do operations. See, today we have done a text reading on the binary file, text writing into the binary file, and text reading into the reading from the binary file. So now if you want to get in the same format as you have done, so what should we do? Whatever the text obtained, we have to decode that text because we have encoded the text. So decode within brackets into which format? UTF-8 format, and then display. Okay, hello, I'm doing. Got it? So now nowhere you will get that B also, because as it is we are getting. Got it, children? So even if it is a content from binary file, if you decode it properly, then only the content will be displayed on the screen. Is this clear, children? So today what did we learn?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't understand the decode one.
Okay. So Kumari, are you practicing every day, child? Or whenever my class is there, at least are you practicing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, keep practicing. No, you're not practicing as much as you were doing in 11th standard. Okay, so now let me show you once again. Okay, so now here, if I have not decoded, okay, child. So, if I have not decoded, it is having some encoding. What is the encoding? This file has binary file mode. Okay, and one more thing is it is having UTF-8 encoding. So when I display the result, because I have encoded the text into UTF-8 format. Okay, UTF-8 may so many other characters also can be there. Like your Hindi font can be there, like Malayalam font can be there, Telugu font can be there. All the Unicodes can be there in UTF-8. In ANSYS only English characters are there. Okay. So now in addition to those special characters of English, whatever are there on keyboard, additional characters also if you want to enter. Right. For example, now I am entering a text in Hindi. Here I select Hindi. Now here I am entering Namaskar. Okay, Namaskar I am entering. Enter. Okay, children. So now what is it? How is it stored in the file? This is the UTF coding for that. समझ में आ गया कुमारी?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, when you have read from that file and when you displayed, आपको नमस्कार के जगह पर क्या क्या है? For every character, how it is encoded in UTF, that coding only is coming. Have you observed the difference? When English, it is coming English. But when it is different UTF encoding, you can see the different format. So that is the reason, first you decode it. Okay, back to your format. Okay, so here this I'll delete. Now let me execute. What happened? Enter text. So namaskar, namaskar बच्चों, namaskar बच्चों. हाँ, ये किया है मैंने, ठीक है? So now you see, got the exact one instead of some different codes. Understood, Kumari?
Yes, ma'am.
समझ में आ गया ना? क्यों यूज करना है डिकोड? डिकोड यूज नहीं किया तो यू हैव एनकोडेड इनटू UTF-8. इंग्लिश तो आपको दिखेगा, ठीक है? बट व्हेन यू आर यूजिंग सम डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट ऑफ टेक्स्ट इन द फाइल और सम अदर इंटीजर, सम अदर लिस्ट, सम अदर डेटा टाइप, we have learned so many data types in 11th standard and then the review also, right? So like tuples, list, sequences, dictionaries, all those things as it is, if you want to retrieve, you have to decode it back into the format in which you have encoded. Clear, children? So today what did we learn? Today what did we learn? So today only OS modules we have seen, OS functions we have seen, how to write and read a binary file. Okay, and today we have done only textual information. In the coming sessions we will be seeing how to add an integer or how to add a dictionary, right? How to read such values as it is. So we will not be able to do with this read and write operations as we were doing on the text files. That is the reason we will go for another module which is included in our syllabus, that is pickle module. This we will be doing in the next class. So let us recap what did we discuss in this class. So in today's class what did we see? What is the importance of OS module? When do we use OS module? When we want to access a file which is outside our current working directory, we need OS module. If you want to create another folder through your file, through your program, then we need OS module. So in the OS module, what are all the functions we have in our syllabus? Rename, that is to rename the file, remove, to delete the file, mkdir, to create a new directory, that is directory means folder, chdir, to change the current directory, to get the current working directory, get cwd, rmdir is to remove the folder. Clear, children? So now then we discussed about absolute path versus relative path. What is the absolute path? The full path to some place on your computer. What is the relative path? Relative path is the path to some file with respect to your current working directory. Okay, children? So absolute path is from the root node we have to give. So if the path of the working directory is C drive users admin, then the relative path is only that file name. Okay, or within that, suppose in the admin we have docs folder, within that staff.txt is there. So then that is the path of the working directory. Okay, this will be, if this is the present working directory, then this is the relative path. But absolute path is this entire thing, pwd, that is from the root node, whatever you have given, plus the relative path, plus the file name with the proper extension. So everything will be there in the absolute path. So how do we do that? How to change? So using os.chdr. If the path already exists or not, how do we check? os.path.exist. If it exists, the file exists in the directory, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. Clear, children? Now, then we discussed. Okay, we discussed about the binary file. What is a binary file? Binary file is a file where the contents are placed as it is. As it is in the sense, in the format in which they are made. Okay, children? Clear? So now, in the binary file, when you are opening a binary file, B should be used in the mode. Okay, so say similar to text file only, we'll have a file object and then equal to open file name and then mode. Okay, so if you are not mentioned mode, then it will be understood as read text, not the binary. So for binary files, compulsory you mention the mode, right? So now today we have written a textual information of different formats into a binary file and retrieved. So once you have entered a text information, see we have read Namaskar Bachcho and we have entered into the file. So for that you encode it into proper format because it is UTF-8, it is not ANSI, it is not ASCII character, right? So then write the code into the file using write method and bring the cursor to the beginning of the file using seek method and then read the content. Once you read the content, if you are not decoding it into proper format, what do you see? Only Unicode ka whatever the every character has some symbol, right? So that value you will get hexadecimal values. Got it? So see /x0, that for one character. Got it? So instead of seeing those hexadecimal values, if you want to retrieve as it is, what we should do? We should have to decode it and then retrieve the data. So whatever the file we have opened, that file needs to be closed at the end for proper writing and reading operations. Is it clear, children? Is it clear to everyone? Yes, children?
Yes,
So now
ma'am.
you see, whatever the attendance I am taking at the end of the class. So at 2:30, whoever are there, those people only see from the 1 o'clock. I'm taking attendance. In between also I'm taking attendance. Whoever are leaving, whoever are joining, everything is recorded here, and this attendance will be marked accordingly in the attendance register. Okay, children, keep practicing. So on the Tuesday's session again we'll have one more Kahoot game on this today's whatever we discussed. Okay, till then keep practicing. Maintain your notes, practice your whatever programs I have been explaining here. Have a good day, children. God bless you all.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Any other doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay, children. Okay, then see you.